This place is a dump. But I've never been more excited to see it. Never noticed all the rust. You wouldn't think things would oxidize in space. But there you go.
Look, what happened to Groot? I know it's... I couldn't let Drax do it.
I know, Peter. I know.
Oh, there he is, Groot.
Hey.
Remember that face for later when you're describing this butcher to a Novacore sketch artist.
I am Groot?
I know we have pictures of him. It's just saying.
How's he doing?
Oh no, you don't get to be concerned. The time for that was back then. The now you have to live with is this tragically disfigured, gentle giant. Hold on.
You need to calm down, Rocket.
Oh, cram it. I told Quill back in the caves that I couldn't see my friends hurt again. Well, You almost had me convinced too, you shaven lummox. Every second you hesitated, you risked us all. Let Drax have his end if he wanted it so bad. I'd prefer to stay alive.
Drax would have died, Rocket. At least we're all here.
Not for long, we're not.
Quill! I have been denied the sanctification of sacrifice, and I demand mediation.
Peter?
I got it. He just wants to mediate. Drax, listen.
Would you like to make a counter-proposal?
Drax!
Oh man, that was amazing. Let's see what happens if you do it many more times. Come on, Drax. Just one more. Maybe a kick for good measure.
Oh, you got a funny way of thanking me for saving your life.
You have completely misunderstood my intentions, then. I am actually very angry about your refusal to let me sacrifice myself.
He's pretty thick. You might have to demonstrate again.
Today should have been full of glory. But you have made it gloryless.
Yeah, I don't think that's a word.
Anti-glorial?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
You denied me a warrior's death and kept me from my family. That I can never forgive.
I can't take it! There is too much conflict with you! Too much anger, resentment, and sadness.
This is pretty typical.
Some of
It's
us
all
are
Pete's
children.
fault.
Underdeveloped
Marching my body to the
children.
pyre.
Stop it! These negative emotions drive an invisible knife through my skull! If this is the level of turmoil, why don't you all simply walk away? Surrounding yourself with so much turmoil can change you. No one should have to live like this.
Actually, that's a great idea. If someone has a problem with the team, they should just leave.
Finally, this guy is making sense.
It's too painful for me to continue to be around you. Thank you for freeing me and teaching me that the loudest shouter is usually the most correct. But I must go.
Okay, bye then.
I will miss the way you feebly guided everyone. Perhaps we will cross paths once more.
Mantis, don't go. We could be less painful to be around.
You can't, Peter. Not like this.
That's gotta be some sort of record. She's basically been chained to us up until now. She gets 2 minutes of free will and we drive her away.
I am Groot.
I am proud of myself in a weird way.
I can no longer serve under you, Quill. I must go seek out my honorable death elsewhere. Perhaps with the superior team, Protectors of the Universe. I already have an offer from them.
Yeah, that's clearly a made-up group. You're just trying to upset Peter.
No, I am not. You can contact their leader, Schmieder Twill. Now there is a leader who will let his fellow teammates sacrifice themselves.
Come on, Groot. That sounds like our cue. Good luck with your death wish, Quill. And if you're a man of your word, which at times I suppose you actually are, you'll let this happen without whining about it. Some people think goodbye seems too permanent, so instead I'll just say, I hope I never see you losers again in my life. Don't call me, I'll call you. And I wouldn't expect that call anytime soon.
What about Hala? Huh? She's still out there.
Sure is. She ain't my problem no more. Groot, let's move it.
I am Groot.
You're with me, buddy, remember? Your best friend.
I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
Groot, buddy. Do the right thing here, man.
I am Groot.
Sorry. Handshakes are for teammates only.
I knew you were coming with me. Never doubted it for a second.
I am Groot.
What? Why would you do that?
I am Groot.
He says he doesn't want Mantis to be alone. But what about me?
I am Groot.
Fine.
I'll miss Groot, but that rodent? Not really. We never really saw eye to eye. Ship won't be the same without him, though.
Nah, we don't need either of them.
Maybe. But Groot could be a great bridge when the situation called for it. Or reach a sword that fell in between your two sword lockers, or get a sword off the top shelf of your sword case.
Man, you love swords. Then I guess you're leaving too.
No. I think I'll stick around, for now. After all, you'd be lost without me.
At least we get to keep the S at the end of Guardians now.
Eh. I wouldn't let you be singular. So, what now?
Time to take some action. Barkeep, 2 of your most vile concoctions.
Next up, is your codex...
One drink, and then we find
A new
Hala.
study suggests...
Where to even start?
We have some breaking news. Reports are flying in about a violent Kree attack on Jabari 5. Millions are feared dead.
That was easier than expected. I'll see if they can pour us something a bit stronger. We're gonna need it.
We need to talk.